Okay, so now I'm going to go and you can either click on your explosion here or you can open it in your drive. There's my explosion. I'm going to open mine. So here's my explosion view, and now we want to animate it. And actually, if you notice down here, you've actually done some of the animating already. If you take this little bar, go back to the beginning, and hit the play button, you can see what it's already doing. I'm going to scroll so I can see it. And when I hit it, this is what we already did so far. We pulled these pieces apart. And we've already done this much of the animation. Now we're going to do a few more pieces here. So I'm going to take this bar, put it at the end. Now what I want to do is I'm going to take and do rotations on some of these pieces so I can see them. So how I'm going to do that is I'm going to add some more tweaks to it. Now I'm going to click here and I'm going to do tweak component, and instead of moving it, which is a translation, I'm going to rotate it now. When I do rotation, it actually moves these in 3 different directions, and I'm going to show you what each one of these does. So I'm going to kind of scroll in right here so I can see this a little better. So this one, if I click on it, I can then also I can just type a number in there, or I can take it and drag it to see what's going to happen. This is going in that direction there. I want to take mine and maybe come like that, which is a -90, and click OK. And then I'm going to do even another rotation with this one. And I'm going to do rotate, and I'm going to take it, I think this is the one I want. Yes, I want that one right there. And I want to go 90 degrees. I want a little farther than I want, so I can come back in and type it in. Notice I've also gone in and changed this part right here to be 0.5 instead of 2.5, because I want this rotating part to be a little quicker than the other parts. Okay, so now I'm going to go in and change some of these other ones. This one I want to do a rotate on. So I'm going to do tweak, rotate. I want to go this way, 90 degrees, and I want it to be 0.5. That's what it says. Click OK. So I'm going to do a couple more here, and then I'm going to come back and show you what it says. Okay, so now I've done a few more tweaks on mine, and I'm back to show you what it looks like, taking it apart. So I'm going to go back to the beginning, and we're going to hit go. And you can see here's where we were pulling it apart. And then I went in and did 2 rotates on that one, and then I rotated each one of my pieces so we could see all of them. If you go the opposite direction, this way, it'll go take all our pieces and put them back together. Notice as I slide my pieces together that I don't have any pieces unnaturally crossing over the top of one another. Like I couldn't start by pulling this yellow one out first before I move the green one, because that physically couldn't happen. This is what I'm going to grade on. It should actually fit together the way it is without one piece crossing over another piece. Okay, so I have mine all tweaked here, and now we want to make a video of this. So before I do this, I'm going to go ahead and file, and I'm going to save as. You need to be saving it in your H drive with everything else, and I'm going to call this animation so that I don't overwrite my explosion. So you should have one that's explosion and one that's animation, because I've made some changes. And I'm going to hit save. Yes to all. If this pops up, say yes. Okay. So now I want to make a video. So what I want to do is I'm going to click on video, and I want to show you what these parts are. I can do all the current amount that I have down here. That's the current amount that we just saw down here. Or you could do just part of it if you have a part of this that you really don't want to be having there. You can also do reverse. So remember that going forward, it's taking the piece apart, and if I hit reverse, it's going to put it back together. I'm going to go ahead and save mine as a reverse. That way it actually is putting the puzzle cube together. You can do it with the current window range or something else. I'm going to leave it as a current window range. And what you're going to name it. And then you down here, if this is not going to your H drive, you're going to want to go on here, click this, find your H drive, so you're putting it in your H drive. And then leave it as this format right here. So we're going to click OK. And it's going to publish it. And it'll come back and it'll tell you that it's been published. And you're going to hit OK. I paused mine so it wasn't so long for you.